into your thinking so that you would know exactly what the coffee roasting process looks like. We'll be right back after this break. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, let someone out there know that the Coffee Break Show is on, and we will be back right after this. This is House of Talent Television, the Coffee Break Show with me, Emmanuel Ateng.
For example, one day he presented some nice coffee. It was a cappuccino, very nice, presented. And I asked him, how do you make this? He said, you go to a school and study. Yeah. So I used to love the passion he had. So I said one day I should learn this. So I kept on serving his orders. But I found out that most of the orders were according to the way he was feeling. You know, baristas present their cups according to the way they are feeling, according to the mood. In case he left home when he's sad, he's not happy, you will see the results in the cup. But when you see something beautiful, just know he's so happy. Yeah. So the passion he had and the love he used to put in the cup really encouraged me to join the school. Not until I got to learn about Isaac at the Pro Plus. Yeah. Then I came with some of my friends, so we are now doing that course.
Welcome back to the Coffee Break Show on House of Talent Television. My name is Emmanuel Ateng. Remember, you can catch us live on our socials. That's on HTV1, that's on our Twitter, House of Talent TV UG, on our Facebook, House of Talent TV Uganda.com, that's on our website, and House of Talent UG live stream, that's on our YouTube. Remember, these shows are live for you. If there's someone you know who needs to be watching this show, someone who needs to improve their knowledge on coffee, let them know. Share this show far and wide. Let's get coffee out there in Uganda, because we believe that it has to be out there on a bigger scale. Well, we're talking about roasting. What is roasting? Why should we even roast? Are roasters important? And these are the questions that we have been answering with Lawrence on the show. And Lawrence, welcome back. Before we went into a break, you gave us a total breakdown, of the roasting process. You brought in things that I believe that some people are still scratching their heads over here. But we had a question. Someone asked a question that, okay, fine. Now I know the whole roasting process. I can use the local method of I get a saucepan, get a stove, and roast there. Or I can use the commercial kind of roasting where I have a drum and, I have to keep monitoring the temperature and the time to get different aromas here and there, okay? We have that knowledge now, okay? Yeah. But someone asked me, but why? Yeah? Why do I even need to roast in the first place? Okay? Can't I just get my beans and use them as they are, okay? And also the other question was, with these aromas we're talking about, okay, can we only achieve these aromas through roasting, or there are other things that can affect it? Because even the storing of coffee can affect the type of aroma you get from it, okay? So let's just try to answer these two questions for now.
Okay, thank you for those questions. Okay, first of all, why we roast? Do we need to roast? Yeah, of course we need to roast, because raw coffee is an unconsumable product. We call it a raw material, and percentage of farmers are exporting it as a raw material. So if it's a raw material, it means it helps us to make something else. It helps us to take something else, to transform it to something else. So we need to roast our coffee so that it can be consumed. It's like eating raw banana. Raw matoke, is matokes. So you have to cook it so that you can eat it. Yes. So when coffee is raw, it's not coffee. It's not a consumable product. We apply heat, we cook it to the final product that is consumable. Yeah. Okay.
Then the second question was, these aromas we are talking about, okay? Can we only get them through that roasting process, or are there other, other things that affect the way that the aromas will come out?
Okay. There's specific places for specific aromas. Yeah. There is coffee from the east, there is coffee from the west. Of course, since they are different places, different aromas. You achieve different aromas.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is on the part of the altitude or the region where the coffee comes from. But to achieve those different aromas, to know that this coffee comes from here, you have to again roast that coffee to get that particular aroma.
Yeah.
Yes. So the region versus the roasting versus the output. Yes. So aroma means like that smell from something warm, from something warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fragrance comes from something not warm, like fumes. Yeah. Now to get that aroma, it's a smell, a sensation from fumes of a broad hot substance.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can't just achieve aroma even though you go to the peak of the mountain and be like, this is where good coffee starts from. Even though you squeeze your nose, what you'll be feeling, it will not be aroma.
Okay.
It will be something else.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's how we could get that aroma from that process. Well, switching a bit away from roasting, okay? We're going to get into the business part. Okay,
Yeah.
I know that you're a trainer and you're also a mentor.
Yeah.
And you're also a certified barista and a certified roast master.
Yes.
There's a lot of things on your CV which which basically make you look very good, and it's a good thing for, I believe, that whoever is involved in the coffee industry to basically increase their knowledge and increase their CV. So when it comes to entrepreneurship, I know you work with the youth, okay? And we live in a time whereby there is very much uncertainty. You have the coronavirus that is happening now. You have the lockdown that is happening now. Of recent, you have the bombings that are going on in Kampala. And we live in uncertain times. No one really knows what's going to happen in 2022, okay? And because of that, people are losing jobs. You know, there are people who are giving up on life, okay? Because they have no source of income, all right? But I believe that coffee itself, like how you say that coffee was your salvation, it saved you, and now you do only coffee.
Yes.
Okay, I believe that there's someone out there who's also looking for a way out. Okay, so how can we use coffee, okay, to start businesses? How do we link coffee to entrepreneurship? Because I believe that that's one of the things that you talk to the youth about. Okay, so how can we use this coffee in Uganda, all right, to start businesses, to become better at entrepreneurship, to better our lives? Okay, if I was a youth you are talking to, okay,
Yes.
what would that advice be?
Okay. My first advice to my students,
Yeah.
the people I train, the people I talk to, is that at every stage of coffee, from the farm to the cup, you can gain something. So I first get to know, like, you as you, what's your passion? Is it going to the garden? Is it going to the factory? Or is it like being a supplier? First of all, we are working for people. We're working for people. But our dreams are being self-employed. Yes. So in coffee, if I'm mentoring you, if like I want you to get something good, improve on your life, me, I can pass through roasting. I can teach you how, like I can teach you or train you the part of coffee roasting. So within that process, you like will be making some money somewhere, and where does that money comes from? You buy your coffee, you roast, you pack it, and you sell. Of course, there are many cafes that are opening. We have our organizations here in Uganda, like they are boosting up the consumption. We have business people that are starting up cafes, but there is that gap. There is that gap of supply. There is that gap of supply. big companies are exporting, but we can also be the big company at our youth stage. We roast our coffee, we pack it, and we sell it. Let me take another example. You can be a good person in computer graphic designing. So when I introduce that idea, you can plan the way of branding that coffee, how we can market that coffee. Yes. So we can at the end of the process, me and you will be having something to put in the pocket, or to save on the account. So the reason, the major reason as to why I train, most especially in roasting part, I want my fellows, to also work for themselves. You build that knowledge. Yes, our farmers are they are giving us coffee, but it's not always good to always export that coffee. We as the youth, we can use that coffee to be somewhere other than exporting it. So on side of roasting, I train you how you buy the coffee and which kind of coffee you buy, and for a particular target of clients. Me, I have my big clients somewhere, though I don't want to mention the names. But they are there, and they are always asking for more and more coffee. And I think right now they're even watching. So me, my dream is for guys to be like me. We have coronavirus. Our parents are left with nothing in the pocket. Me, I did sciences and I passed, but I had no money for the university. There are guys there at the university, they don't know what's next. So we welcome them to coffee, and we get to know how the skill is going to push their lives forward. So through coffee, everything is possible. For example, the girl child. Concentrate more on the girl child.
I'm glad that you actually brought that up.
The girl child. Though that is the gender that we all need to help faster. Because we guys, we can plan any gig and get it by the girl child. We don't want our girls to be used in order to get money. But we can train them how they can earn money for themselves. A good woman in coffee is a good entrepreneur. They are our big ladies in the industry. And I think you know them.
Some of them.
Some of them. But I use those ladies as examples to the girl child when I'm training.